channel Hum of Programming. In today's session, we are going to learn about how to insert pictures, shapes, smart art and screenshot in Excel. After that, how we can add an hyperlink in our Excel file and how we can add equations and symbols, right? So let's get started with inserting pictures. For inserting picture, you can go to the tab Insert and click on this pictures icon. So when you click on this icon, you can have two options. One is this device and another one is online pictures. So when you choose this device, you can insert any pictures from your computer itself. If you choose online pictures, you can insert any pictures from online. So this device, so I am going to select this picture and the picture gets inserted here, right? So similarly, we can also insert certain shapes also. So from any of these shapes we can draw. So I'm going to draw a shape like this. So for drawing flowcharts also you can use these kinds of shapes, right? So similarly, we can also add some set of graphical elements like smart art. That is, we can, if we want to insert a tree-like structure, or if we want to represent a cycle or a process of something, you can use smart art graphics. So I am here using smart art graphic for providing a cycle demonstration. So you can choose cycles and you can type any values like this, right? Cycle 3, cycle 4, 5, cycle 6. So similarly, we can write any kind of text using this set of graphics. So if you want to add, you can simply press enter and it will keep on inserting the circles. So if you don't want to have any set of particular circle, you can simply click on that circle and you can delete it, right? So clicking on enter will keep on inserting new circles, and similarly clicking on delete will remove the circles, right? So if you want to change the colors, you can change it, right? So there are several formatting options available here. So from these set of formatting, you can choose any of the formatting options, right? So after that, so we can also insert some screenshot. So if you have any set of screen clipping available, you can use that. Or if you want to take a new set of screenshot, you can simply click and drag. So immediately that screenshot will be inserted in your Excel, right? So if you want to resize that screenshot, you can resize it. So in this way, you can use the illustration group of insert tab. So in that we are having 4 options. One is pictures, another one is shapes, another one is smart art, and the last one is inserting screenshots, right? So if you want to insert if you want to make any particular text to be a hyperlink, that is, hyperlink is nothing but a text which on clicking redirects to some other locations. For that, click on this link option. So in the dialog box that appears, there are set of options available for inserting hyperlink. So either you can insert hyperlink to any other web page, or you can place hyperlinks in this particular document itself, or clicking on any particular text, you can create a new document. Or if you want to mail some users, you can click on that link to mail some users. So now I am going to use hyperlink for redirecting to a web page. So for that, select a web page. So provide address here, www.google.com. So just click OK and you can see the hyperlink here. So I think we have forgotten to provide a name for our hyperlink, right? So text to display. So once again we can try it. So we can provide the value as go to. So and in the address box we can provide the address. So if I click on this, it will go to the Google, right? Google site if you are connected to the internet, right? So alternatively, we can also redirect the user to some other portion in this particular document itself. So for that, we can create a new sheet, so that on clicking any hyperlink text, we can redirect the user to another sheet here. So for that, I am going to create a hyperlink. So I am going to rename the text as go to next sheet, right? So I am going to select sheet 3 here, click on OK, right? So if I click on this hyperlink, I am redirected to the sheet number 3. So in this way you can use hyperlink to redirect the user to. Alternatively, what you can do is you can also select a particular file to get opened, right? So I'm having a hyperlink here. I'm going to redirect the user to some file. So open an existing file. So you can provide any set of text here. Open an existing file. So what I am going to do is I am going to open this zip file, right? So just click on OK, and now you click on this particular hyperlink. Let's see what happens. So Microsoft, okay, so this might be a situation where Microsoft will not allow any set of files to be opened instantly. So for that reason, you can test hyperlinking to any other existing file with the help of any set of PDF file. So if you want to link or test hyperlink for existing files, you can test with the help of redirecting to a PDF file, right? So now I'm going to remove this link. So instead of this, I'm going to redirect the user to some PDF files, right? So or we can have some images as well, right? So or we can simply redirect the user to another Excel file itself, right? So here we are having some Excel file. Just click on OK, and now click on this file. So in this, we didn't provide any set of text to be displayed, right? So that the entire path has been displayed here, right? So if you want to continue, it is asking, just click on as. So immediately another Excel file has been opened, right? So if you want to have it for any zip files or anything, you can also do that, right? So just click on OK and click on this hyperlink and click on S. So opening some files, right? So would you like to open this one? So if you want to open this, you can click on OK, or if you want to cancel this, you can cancel. So in this way you can use hyperlink option, right? So and when we want to insert any set of equation, you can click the link equation. So immediately on clicking equation, you can find set of options like ink equation, professional, linear, normal text, fraction, scripting, radial, integral. So like this we can have n number of options here, right? So for that, what I am going to do is I am going to scroll down and I am going to resize the rows, right? So in this particular row, I want to insert some equation, right? So for that, I am going to click on equation and I am going to insert this particular equation, right? So if you want to insert any set of predefined available equation, you can use that. Or alternatively, if you want to create a new set of equation, you can also create that. So for that, I am placing the mouse pointer here and I am going to click insert equation. In that, I am going to click on ink equation. So here you can write any set of equation here. You can see the preview of it here. If the preview is okay for you, you can click on insert button. So if there are some any errors, you can use this eraser to erase it, right? So what I am going to write is so erase it. A plus B whole square a plus b whole square is equal to a square b square plus 2ab. So here it is printed as d, right? So change that. A square, right? So you can click on insert button to insert the equation. So if you want to increase the font size of the particular equation, you can do that, right? So as we do for normal text. So in this way you can insert any set of equations that you wish to insert, right? So this is about this particular video, and in our next session we can learn about how to insert add-ins, and using that add-ins how to insert 3D map, right? So until then, stay tuned with Hum of Programming for getting more videos like this, and subscribe to our channel for getting live updates. Thank you.